Jumpin Jack Cheese. It's the gas, gas, gas. Greetings and welcome back to another Jack-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Jason Oliveira. With us today on day 4 of Chip Week is the Jumpin Jack Cheese Doritos, the ever so elusive white bag. You don't see a white bag often, you don't see a black bag often when it comes to Doritos. When you do, you know you got barbecue, and now you'll know that you'll always have Jumpin Jack Cheese. I don't know if this is a permanent flavor, limited edition. There's no indication on the package whatsoever. So I am assuming it is joining the lineup of Doritos, the regular everyday Doritos. This week we have tackled the Pringles, we have tackled the Lay's, we've tackled some Ruffles, and now we're moving on to Doritos. All we have left is tomorrow, day 5, the end of the Chips of Summer week, will be the Flamin' Hot Cajun Cheddar Cheetos and the Hueva La Deja Juena thing. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it up on the screen here so you know. But for today, let's bust into the Doritos, the Jumpin Jack Cheese. This is not a collaboration with the Rolling Stones, by the way. Or at least I don't think it is. So let's see what they smell like. Very cheesy. Right off the bat, it's extremely cheesy. I'm not way into cheesy chips. Like, it's something that's offered regularly, obviously. You're going to get a lot of cheddar. You're going to get nacho cheese. You're going to get all kinds of cheeses like that. I prefer a chip that's not flavored like cheese, personally. But this doesn't smell too bad. I'm assuming it's supposed to be maybe pepper jack or maybe Colby Jack cheese, but we're not going to find out until we try them. So let's take a look at this one. It's kind of a boring dusting job. I don't know what camera picks this up best, so I'm just kind of doing this. Wherever it ends up is probably the best look for you guys. So there it is. It looks like a plain old Dorito with no nacho cheese on it. Kind of looks boring. So let's give it a whirl and see where it stacks up for Chip Week. In case you're wondering, these chips were enlarged to show detail. That's not the actual size of them. I never would have guessed. Why do they put that? Why do they do that? Do they have to do that? Is it a legal thing? Is it like people are going to sue and be like, that's not the right chip in the bag? I don't know. Here's my thoughts on the Jumpin Jack Cheese Doritos. They're kind of boring. They're kind of lame. Yes, it's neat that there's a different flavor of cheese on there. It's definitely not like a nacho cheese, like I said before. It's not like eating a Dorito. It's eating like almost like a knockoff Dorito, or a different type of cheese Dorito, which is exactly what it is. For that, it's pretty interesting. But it doesn't really jump out at me. Nonetheless, though, that unique cheesiness flavor is going to save it. I'm going to give it a 7. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's the best. I definitely don't think it's going to end up as the Chip of Summer. However, it's worth a try. Just the fact that it's a white bag. You don't see a white bag Dorito very often. Usually mystery things are in white packages, like the Oreos and stuff like that. There's your scores. There's where we stand so far this week. We do have 2 10s on the board. Does that mean that it's going to be the Chip of Summer? Not necessarily. I'm taking a lot of things into consideration here. The fact that it is summer, it has to represent summer in some way. So the Baja definitely has a leg up on that. However, those Ruffles were so good, I mean, they really could steal the prize. They just don't scream summer to me. Anywho, I hope you guys have loved this episode as much as I love making it. And if you guys are loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and then hitting that little bell icon over there, because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit cheesier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodcast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodcast. I'll see you tomorrow on the last day of Chip Week, a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.